Hey, 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 good evening, good evening. This is so funny. So I have this mic. Check this out. I bought this stuff so I could go live, do better videos. Y'all, I just opened the box and I don't know why I didn't notice this. But I'm irritated because it's for iPhone. I looked, actually I got a recommendation, for this microphone from a lady that I follow because I try to do everything on my cell phone. And dang, I'm kind of irritated. And not only that, I got this just before going to the 420 party. So I jumped on an airplane to go to Las Vegas, and it's probably been 30 days. That is so freaking annoying. I'm gonna have to call my son. He has an iPhone, and see if he wants this. This is really annoying. So I got it. Wait, it says for Type-C. I have a Type-C. I guess I have to explore. I got this because I have a Android and I love Android. Hi, David. How are you? Good to see you. I don't have this. Hi, Cheryl. I don't have this. This thing should be Type-C, and I liked it because it had a case that had yellow on it. That's not what I'm here to talk about, though. So we will see if I can use that. That's the thing. When you buy something, it takes a couple of days to open it. I didn't even open it until just today, but I know I bought it last month because I'm a travel queen, and that is why I'm on today. I'm taking a break because my home printer has got me all twisted and confused. I'm so upset with that printer. I done cleaned the plugs. I did whatever else I was supposed to do, but for some reason, I think it's the app, it's not picking up. And I need to renew this passport. Okay? I didn't realize I've had this passport since 2014, and my stamps are exotic. So since 2014, I went to Costa Rica, I went to Jamaica, I went to, and it says it on here, Havana, right? Because when you go to Cuba, as Americanos call it Cuba, when you go to Cuba, they call it Havana. I went to Cuba. See, I used to be in a company called Pro Travel. So my time to Mexico isn't on here. I took my kids to Mexico at one point, and I took my mom to Mexico, 2 different trips. But they're not, that must have been before this passport. I hate that you have to give your passport back, right? Because I'm like, no, I want all those stamps as a memory. But when I was just looking at the directions to renew, it said you have to send the passport back. Okay, so this is annoying. My printer's not working. I gotta send my passport back. What the heck? I got a iPhone microphone to make my videos better. I'm like, daggone it. Okay, so listen. Can you see me? It's so sunny out here. Here's the dealio. What I want people to understand, this just makes me so happy. Like I said, I came from a travel company. I was a part of a company called Pro Travel before I ever came to My Daily Choice, years before I ever came. That's why my passport was so thick. And we would just go places. You can go places, get training, and then it just is a tax advantageous trip. Okay, so with this thing called Dream Trips International, coming to my daily choice, I'm about to get back to my life that I like to live. The life I like to live is travel every 3 to 4 months. I'm so excited. And the thing is, Josh is going to do a presentation tomorrow. If you want that information, please let me know. You got to let me know early though, because I do a 9 to 5 or 8 to 4, whatever. So you got to let me know if you want the information. Dream Trips has got me super excited. Everything is curated for you, right? You're not planning stuff on your own. All the excursions. You guys might remember the You Should Be Here Now, the blue signs. Remember the blue signs? They used to be all over Facebook. They would irritate the hell out of me too, because I'd be mad that I wasn't on a trip. Because I love trips and I love being by water. Water is my BFF. If water's involved, I'm going, right? And so the thing that I like about the Dream Trips that has come to my daily choice is even if you didn't win the free trip, right? That's what we're all going for. Everybody wants to win a free trip. You can win a partially paid trip, or even if you have to pay for your own trip. Guys, it's so affordable. I was looking on a call at the prices, and I was like, what? That's like the price of I don't know. Anyway, I am excited. I expect to be using this little girl much more than I have been which I used it a lot then. I just am excited. And I was on a training today talking about it. So I'm curious, in the comments, tell me, what was your last trip? What was your last vacation? Cheryl, David, speak up. Tell me. Oh, Cheryl said, yes, I do remember. She remembers those blue signs. You should be here now. Now our sign, I don't know what color it's going to be, but I think it's going to say something like, come with me, right? So I know this first trip is to Greece. I have already been to Greece. Okay, Greece is the bomb. When I went to Greece, though, I was not on a beach island. The island that they're going to go to is Sand something, but it's on a beach. So, of course, I'm like, beach time. I want to go back. I want to go back to Greece. I love Greece. Thus, getting this passport together, right? It's June, or it's May. My passport expires next month. Cheryl, where was your last trip to, baby? Tell me, sis, where was your last trip? And tell me where you want to go. So if I don't see you on this live, you're watching my recording, it dropped in your feed or something. Oh, my cousin said she loves the water too. If I don't see you on this live, put a note in the comments. Cheryl is thinking about Chicago. Oh, her last trip, Chicago, last trip to Phoenix. Good to know, baby. So my last trip was to actually Glenwood. Glenwood, this past weekend. I went to Glenwood. It was a beautiful trip. And funny, when I was looking at the Dream Trips promo for the reps, they have an exciting trip to Colorado, and it's up in the mountains. I couldn't tell, excuse me, exactly where. David's last trip was to Phoenix, AZ. All right, David. I couldn't tell where this dream trip was to, but it's somewhere in Colorado, somewhere in the mountains, and you were getting part of the excursions was fancy cars. It showed Corvettes and all kind of other fancy cars. Now, that excited me. I've never driven a Corvette or a Maserati. I would love to drive one. And, they slowed me down a little bit because I got a 20-point ticket. The officer dropped it down to 19 just because I started crying, and was super upset about that because I drive for a living. I have to drive all over. I got this ticket. It was a mandatory court appearance. I mean, I don't think it was 20 points. Maybe it was. I know I was on 36 and I had my foot down, pedal to the metal. Officer Gunn, and that was his real name, pulled me over, Officer Gunn. And I was like, what? Are you sure? I don't think I was going that fast, but I knew I had just accelerated to pass some cars. And I said, why didn't you get them? He said I was going to, but you were doing significantly more. So I haven't driven a fancy car because for the last like 5 years, I've had to get myself together. I had to get my life together as far as driving. But I know that Dream Trips does have a trip to Colorado with fancy cars. I am excited, and I hope you can feel that coming through this live. Get your passports ready, because the thing is, well, I better not misspeak. I was going to say, I don't think you don't have to be a part of my daily choice to participate in Dream Trips. But I better go relook. I'm so excited. I didn't get the details. It's kind of like me booking my travel. I told you guys last weekend I was staying at the wrong hotel. I didn't carefully look at the travel. And this, my friends, is why I like when other people do it. I like the curated stuff, because when I do it and I get excited, I might not be paying attention to the details. Not the fine details. I've done that over and over. So I hope you plan to come with us and with me, because I'm going to be taking trips. And I know when I was a part of the other deal, and people were like, you're always gone. You're always gone. Kind of negatively, right? Yes. I raised my kids, right? I had kids when I was super young, like unlike a lot of my friends who waited. My kids are grown. They're out. There's no reason for me to sit around, right? That's why I don't have a house, right? I don't want to play house. I want to be on the go. And I am excited to be on the go. Hopefully my little ring light will work better than this thing. And so you can see my face better. Yes, because I want you to see how excited I am. I will be on a trip ever so often, like frequently, more frequently than now. I think I said I went to Glenwood. I also went to Las Vegas twice. I went in February to a meeting. So that was all tax deductible, but I'm not an accountant. I don't play taxes. And I went in April for our 420 celebration. It's like an addiction for me to be on an airplane. I love being on airplanes. I love being by water. And I notice if I go too long without getting on an airplane, I get anxious. I get itchy to go. That's my name. Let's go. Let's get her done. Oh, this looks kind of savvy and sweet. So it's covered now, and it just goes on my phone. I have a ring light that goes over here, but it's too cumbersome to get it together usually. I better not open this while I'm on here, so you got to pay attention to the fine details. All right, I love and adore you all. Happy Sunday. I hope you did something amazing this weekend. Yeah, and I want to say, because I have a couple friends who are in the travel industry, if you can travel for free or greatly reduced, the question is, can your peeps, right? Can your people that go with you travel for greatly reduced or free? And if they can't, if the people that you want to travel with cannot travel at your same greatly reduced or free price because you're a former travel agent, or not travel agent, those beautiful ladies on the airplanes, flight attendant, pilot, ticket agent. Because for me, I don't typically like a buddy pass, because I like to have my stuff signed, sealed, and delivered, right? So it's in my hand. So I'm not trying to get on a plane. I mean, I've seen people have to be on a buddy pass and they couldn't get back. So just think about that. If your family and friends can also travel with you. If they cannot, for the same prices that you can. I want you to take a look at this, okay? Don't just think about yourself, think about other people, and let's make it happen. Hey, Lucinda, if you see this live, look. You gave that to me. You gave this passport cover to me when I was going to go to Paris. And remember, days before Paris, you know what this world has been and happened, and I never got to go. But I think about you all the time because you gave me a Paris luggage holder, a luggage tag. I use that every trip I go on, whether it's local, just across the states, or international. I always use it, and I always use this. So I'm always thinking about you, girl. Thank you. All right, good people. Be excited on an opportunity to travel for less. Like I said, if you want that information, let me know, and I will share the link with you. All right, have a great day. Hi, Eva. How are you? David said, I brought over my corporation to Colorado. David, I don't know what you're saying. I'm not sure what you're saying. Are you saying you want to go on a dream trip? I'm not sure what you're saying in this comment. I know it made sense in your head, but I don't understand it. Cheryl, all right. I will send it to you when we get off. I'll send you the link. Okay, it's tomorrow, Mountain Time. It will be, I think, 12. I'll double check before I send this to you. Okay, I'm sure I'll be able to access a replay. So let me know. I'm excited. I am so excited. Okay, have a great night. Love you, Cheryl. Love you, friends. Thanks for hopping on. I really appreciate your support. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. Trying to get better, right? I'm trying to get better. DD Aston, youtube.com/@DD Aston. Take care. Have an amazing night. Bye-bye. Happy Sunday.